Hey guys, welcome to another video. I'm trying to see if this is the day that I can do my 2 videos in one day and get that out of the way so that we can get closer to catching up before the Oscars. And today we're going to be talking about Best Actor, and we have some very, very talented actors in this category. I feel some people might be disappointed that John David Washington is not here or Ethan Hawke isn't here, but this is legitimately a good crop of actors. But only one of them can walk away with the Oscar in the end, so let's take a look at these nominees. I got a lot to say about all of them. Fifth most likely to win is Willem Dafoe in At Eternity's Gate. So, I have not seen this movie. I've heard mixed things about it. But Willem Dafoe, of the 5 actors here, I think Dafoe, maybe exception to Bradley Cooper, but Dafoe is probably the most overdue for an Oscar. He's been nominated 3 times, and he's definitely a very good actor, and he's the kind of guy that you're almost surprised when you hear he doesn't have an Oscar. You're like, oh yeah, that probably should have happened for him at some point, right? And, wait, he's been nominated 4 times, actually, my bad. Florida Project was his 3rd, and because he got Platoon, Shadow of the Vampire, and Florida Project, and now this. So, yeah, 4 Oscar nominations, and he doesn't have a win. And I can see some people voting for him this year just because of the overdue factor, of the fact, oh, he's Willem Dafoe, he's a great actor, let's just vote for him. But I don't think he's going to have nearly enough support to pull off a win because of the movie. This is not a very popular movie. In fact, not only is Dafoe the sole representation of this film, it wasn't nominated in any other category, but also all of the other nominated films are Best Picture nominees. And At Eternity's Gate just does not have the amount of respect that the other nominees do. And so while Willem Dafoe is certainly a very respected actor, and I think he's working his way up to a Glenn Close-style win, I don't think it's going to be for this film, because no one really cares about the movie outside of Dafoe. Well, to be fair, no one really cares about The Wife outside of Close either, but I don't know, I just feel like there's not enough of a narrative for him. Like, if he had won some other big awards, then maybe this would be different, but it's just not going to happen for him this year. Hopefully sometime in the future. He's a great actor. It'd be a shame if he never won. Okay, we're all rooting for you, Willem Dafoe, just not this year. Not this year. Fourth most likely to win is Bradley Cooper in A Star is Born. Now, this is just a real shame for Bradley Cooper, because when we saw A Star is Born, everybody jumped on the train that this was the one, this was going to be his Oscar win. I mean, I believe this is his 4th nomination, just like Dafoe. He's a hard-working actor who is directing himself, and he's really just trimming himself down to the bare essentials. He's allowing himself to look ugly and gritty and real, and I think it's an Oscar-worthy performance. I think he very easily could have won, but somewhere along the line, I think the movie just peaked too early, and he lost the momentum that he once had. And if he had picked anything up along the festival, if he had won the Globe, if he had won SAG or BAFTA, or even BFCA, if he had picked up any of that, then he would be legitimately in the conversation to win an Academy Award this year. But he didn't. He came oh so close to pulling it off, but he just couldn't make it in the end. And I feel that his next big project, whenever that may be, is gonna be a makeup award. It's gonna be, okay, Bradley Cooper, we need to give you an Oscar now. But I just don't think he's definitely gonna get votes. I think they're all gonna get votes, but I don't think he's gonna have enough votes to pull off an upset because of the fact that he hasn't won anything major in the season. Sorry, Bradley Cooper. You'll get him next time, I hope. Hopefully you're not nominated against Dafoe, because they won't know who to root for then. Third most likely to win is Viggo Mortensen in Green Book. So this is his 3rd nomination, and he is a generally well-liked actor, although on his political beliefs, he has brought up a few questionable stances but he's definitely well liked enough to the point where some would say he's deserving of an Oscar. But I just don't know if it's for this movie. But the reason I put him number 3, and the reason I put him above Bradley Cooper and Willem Dafoe, is because the movie is clearly a big deal. It won Best Picture at PGA, and it's probably going to win Supporting Actor, and it may just win Original Screenplay. But and that's pretty much all the nominations it has, unless you count editing. So it almost feels like there's a potential where this could be a Best Picture. This could be like a movie that sweeps, and he could be carried along for the ride. It's not a bad performance, but it is a largely comical performance, and it does feel a bit weird as a Best Actor winner, but we've seen weirder. So I can see a world where this happens, but I don't know. If he won anything major, if he at least won the Comedy Globe or something, but he didn't, and because of that, I just don't feel like I can vote for him. I feel like in another year, all the nominees this year feel like they could have been strong winners in any other year, but this year is just too tight. The competition is just too rough, and it looks like Viggo Mortensen is going to sit this one out, unfortunately. Second most likely to win is Christian Bale in Vice. Okay, so of the nominees, Christian Bale is the only one who has won an Oscar previously. So you think that would make him less of a threat to win here, but you'd be wrong, because he does have a lot of the credentials, I think that's how you say that word, to win. He has won 2 things that are very big. He's won the Comedy Globe, and he's won BFCA, Critics' Choice Award. And a lot of people really do like Christian Bale, and I feel that if he hadn't won Best Supporting Actor for The Fighter, then he would legitimately be a threat to win this year. But as it stands, I don't know if that's going to happen for him. I think he's definitely very good in the role, and it's a transformative type performance, and the Oscars definitely like transformative performances. But I just don't think he has the overall support. I think many people take issue with the film and say it's a broad comedy and have issue with the political aspects of it, and I can understand those criticisms. I feel if it wins anything, it's most likely to win makeup or editing, or potentially even supporting actress. But I don't think Bale has what it takes to win because of I don't know, because the film was initially poised to do very well but hasn't, and because he's already won. And we're not in a hurry to give him a second, but then again, we're giving Mahershala Ali a second, so maybe that doesn't hold a lot of water. I don't know. I think this can happen, but I'm not going to predict it. My predicted winner, number 1 most likely to win, is Rami Malek, Bohemian Rhapsody. And I have not seen this film yet, but at this point, I think it's pretty clear he has everything he needs. He has SAG, he has the Globe for Drama, and he has BAFTA, which he won BAFTA recently, and when I was watching that, I was like, okay, it's either going to be Rami Malek or Christian Bale, and whoever wins, the tide for the race is going to turn in their direction. And it went to Rami Malek. And this scenario, it actually is kind of reminding me of 2014 Lead Actor, which was between Michael Keaton and Eddie Redmayne. And it looks like Bale is the Keaton of this year, which was ironic because they were both Batman, and Malek is the Eddie Redmayne. He's the newcomer. He's the young guy. And so in that race, both of them won Globes. And then I believe Keaton won Critics' Choice. Did he? I'm pretty sure he did. And then Redmayne shocked everyone by getting the SAG. And then Redmayne also got the BAFTA. So the trajectory is almost identical, and I think it's going to have the same result. But I'm a little bit happier with it this time, because whereas Keaton definitely deserved to win that Oscar, I'm fine with Malek winning. I mean, I have not seen the movie yet. I will see it very soon. But Malek, I've always enjoyed him as an actor. A lot of people know him from Until Dawn. I was first introduced to him in the Night at the Museum movies, and then in Short Term 12, and the performance that I know Rami Malek for the most is for his performance in Until Dawn, which is a video game, and he is very, very good in that game, and part of me that loves games and loves acting in games is very happy that someone who got my attention through an amazing performance in a video game is now going to win an Academy Award. I'm very, very happy to see that. So, I don't know. I'm going to see the movie soon, but the trajectory is almost identical to the trajectory that Eddie Redmayne took to win an Oscar, and I feel that this is going to help Rami Malek. And it is something of a Cinderella story of sorts to see this actor come from not exactly nowhere. He was on TV, but this is his first lead role in a feature film, and to see him do that and win an Academy Award is a pretty big deal. And I think a lot of people really like Rami Malek, and a lot of people want him to win for this. And Bohemian Rhapsody has overperformed as a movie. It was just supposed to be a contender for Malek, and then it ended up doing so much more. So clearly they like the movie, and clearly they like Malek. So that's my official prediction. I think Rami Malek will win an Academy Award for Bohemian Rhapsody. So that's my prediction. Tune in tomorrow. See you later. Bye.